All right, guys, we're gonna do a 0 to 60 in the Rivian. I'll try to hold the camera steady. Ready, set, go. Oh, this thing is quick. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Make Money Trucking. And today I wanted to show you a few really cool features with the Rivian R1T that you may or may not know about. So we're gonna jump inside. I'll show you those first. All right, guys, so first off, this big huge screen here, this is a really cool option. And then you've got your screen also here, and then here's your navigation on the left hand side. All right, so what's really cool is the huge navigation screen. This thing's super intuitive, it's super fast. All right, guys, so another thing that's pretty cool is they'll show you all the chargers and where they're at in your area. The light green ones are gonna be the fastest ones. The dark green is gonna be second fastest, and the white is gonna be the slowest, I believe. So if we click into one of these, it'll show us over here 350 kilowatts, which is super fast. It says 5 out of 6 available, and you basically can navigate directly towards that. That's pretty cool. And if I show you another one, like this number 2, 6.6 kilowatts, that's pretty slow. And then if I go, let's go pick on another green one right here. 50 kilowatts, that's half decent, but not that great. 2 of 3 available, and you can navigate over to that area. So basically, that is a cool feature. All right, so as we head on the outside of the vehicle, I'm gonna show you a couple of the things that you probably already have seen, like some of the cool party tricks. Like here's this side tunnel that basically this goes down, it's push button, it's automatic, and it goes all the way through there. And then there's some little areas in here. This is I think for the air compressor in the back. And basically, and you can also sit on these. These are meant to be sit on as well, so that's pretty cool. Close this up. Let's go around the back. This truck has a pretty cool option. It has a power rear tonneau cover, so you just press a button and it opens. I will leave that open for now. Full bed liner automatically, and then if we press this, we have automatic lowering rear tailgate. I know a lot of trucks have this, but this is just kind of cool. And then right over here we have onboard air. So this is a full air compressor. You can just choose how much psi you want. I think it goes up to 55 psi right there. And then you just press start and it'll automatically fill whatever you have. You know, you can lower your tire pressure, air down, and then re-air up your tires if you're off-roading. This right here, some gear locks. Basically, I'll show you. It's in the front of the truck, but basically these are little locking mechanisms that you can put a cord in here and then lock it from inside the truck. And if we go over here, another cool option is we have power outlets, 120 volt, 2 of them, and then we also have lighting on both sides, so that's pretty cool. And then I'll show you where the spare tire is. There we go. So here's the spare tire under here, and it's a full size as well. And so this just hides back away, and then we gotta close this side, close that side. All right, so we'll close this up, and that locks in place. There's also another tunnel access right here, and then that just opens up and that goes all the way through to the other side. And on this side we have a first aid kit, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much for all of the back. Cool little, I guess, spoiler, you know, right there. I'll go around the front. I'll show you some stuff on the front side. So right here, and then also we have a key fob down here, and we can basically open the front with this. And it automatically opens. It's pretty cool. And down here we have a bunch of storage space. This folds up, and then this is just your charger. and whatnot. And then right here, this is that cable I was talking to you about on the back. So these go into those slots right below where the air compressor goes, and basically you can lock anything up. You know, I think you can buy longer cables. And this is your front trunk, which is pretty cool, because they told us that you could actually fill this with ice and put sodas in here, because this is fully sealed off. Like, this is all one piece of you know, whatever material this is, plastic or whatever texture. And then it's got a drain right here, a gravity drain right there, so it'll just drain out the water. Oh, and there's a 12-volt outlet right there. I was actually looking for those, because nowhere online has told me where the 12-volt outlets are. I actually found one in the tunnel, and then there's one up here, so that's pretty cool. So put this back, and then also you can close it by touching the front of the trunk, front of the truck as well. So basically you touch that, and now it closes, and it locks itself down. And then of course you got your charge port here. Push a button, that opens up automatically. You guys have probably all seen this by now. I just want to share it. So there's that. All right, so you guys saw all this stuff on the outside, like the gear tunnel, the tonneau cover. And what's really cool is that you can control all this from inside the truck on this screen. So basically, we're gonna close up the tonneau cover, and it actually shows on that, see that little display, it shows it closing, and it's actually closing right now. All right, that's closed. It's just cool that you can, you know, basically command anything from inside the truck to do on the outside. Like, you can open the hood, open the charge port, and then you can open either the left or the right side gear tunnel. I thought that was pretty cool as well. Also, another cool feature is this glass roof. So this thing's pretty cool. Just a kind of neat little feature. Cool thing. All right, so going to the back of the truck, the back seat here, there is a flip down cup holder. This isn't nothing too crazy. You can access the gear tunnel from inside. So basically you just lift this up, and then if we go over here and open the gear tunnel, basically you can see light popping through there, and then you can access the, so if you're in the back seat and you need to get into that tunnel, you can access it from the back seat inside the truck. Also back here on the back headrest, you got USB-C ports on each headrest back here, and then you've got two down here on the rear climate control for the rear passengers. Oh, and also in the gear tunnel, you have some more power outlets. Like, here's a 12-volt back here, and there's a full outlet on the other side. 120 outlet, that is. All right, guys, so we are inside the truck here, and as you see, there's a bunch of different driving modes. There's all-purpose, sport, conserve, off-road, and towing. And you can also change the ride height on the right-hand side here. So if we go to, it's currently at 11.5 inches, and I'll cut to the outside to see what that looks like. And if we go to sport, we can lower the ride height all the way down to the lowest setting, which is 9.5. So we're at the lowest possible ride height. So under conserve and sport, you have the lowest ride heights at 9.5. And then we can go the opposite direction and go all the way up to off-road. Go off-road, and we can go to the highest setting, which is 15 inches. I'll show you what that looks like outside. So this is pretty cool. It takes a second to get there, All right, so now we're at the highest setting, and we're gonna drop it all the way down. Sport, lower ride height to the lowest, and see it dropping. All the way down to 9.5 inches. So that's about 6-inch difference in ride height, which is pretty cool. And this will get you the most range in this mode. And now it's raising back up to the highest. I have careful, the other day I was playing with this and it said compressor was overheated, so I can't go up and down too much. Alright guys, so another thing that's pretty cool and honestly hard to get used to is this vehicle has no keys. So there's no keys to get in or out as far as like a normal key and ignition. So these are your 3 keys right here. Is a card, I think Tesla has a similar thing, and then this deal right here which can unlock, lock, and then pop the trunk and drop the tailgate, and then obviously your phone. So you can use your phone to basically unlock the vehicle and lock it, and then also, you know, this thing here, which I just clip on my belt loop usually, and then the card. Basically, you just touch the back, you just touch the door handle and unlocks, and then you basically, there's a little emblem right here that shows you, touch it to the door handle, unlock and lock, and then touch it right here on the door, and then that activates it. See how it, and then now it knows that you're good to go. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, another cool thing is that when you're done driving the vehicle, you basically just take all your stuff, put it in your pocket, and then you just walk out of the vehicle. So it's like in normal mode, everything's going. You just walk out like so. If we walk away from the vehicle like so, it should lock itself. There we go. So it locked itself and base shuts down, and then you're good to go. All right guys, so another cool thing is let's head out to the garage and I'll show you. See the truck there? As we walk up to it, it should automatically unlock, or at least it did earlier. See it there? So it automatically unlocks, didn't touch nothing, just from the phone app. So that's pretty cool. So another really cool thing is between the seats here, there is a speaker that you can pull out and use outside the truck. It's Bluetooth and whatnot, and it's also got a light on the bottom of it, so it lights up, and it seems pretty cool. And I think it charges itself underneath. Yep, with those connects right there. I don't really know how to use it yet, but I guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, and then you just put it right back here when you're done with it, and then here's the cup holders there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right guys, another thing, look at how cool this front light bar is. I mean, it just sets the truck apart. There's nothing else like it. I've got all the headlights on. We've got really high powerful fog lights down. Look at these freaking sweet fog lights. These are really high powered. And here's the LEDs, just the driving lights. And this thing lights up the road like you would not believe at night. It is pretty insane. Just another cool thing. All right guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Just some cool features of the Rivian R1T, and some things that you may not know about, some things I definitely know about. A lot of it is stuff that people have already went over, but I thought I'd show you guys out there in case you haven't seen it. But tell me what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. The Rivian app. So if you see here, I've got the app pulled up, and the vehicle's currently in my garage. And basically, I know a lot of vehicles have this, but I thought this is pretty cool, as you can hit the cool down button right here, and it'll automatically cool itself down. And what's cool about this is you can do it while your vehicle's in the garage, because it's not, you know, it's electric, so it can cool down in the garage. You don't have to open the garage door. Alright, so now it's cooling down. It's currently 95 degrees, so it's a hot one. And then also another thing in the app is You can see your current state of charge, and basically we have 253 miles worth of range. But yeah, it's so it's currently cooling down. It's already down to 93.